So we're going to concentrate again on the better balance. Review the last half of it, and then we'll do the entire form again, along with our longevity Qigong exercise. Does anybody have any questions about anything before we begin? Okay. All right. So let's warm up a little bit. And again, you can either warm up either standing or sitting in a chair. Also, we're going to practice the better balance form sitting in the chair today. So let's warm up. And just feet shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly. And let's just let the arms float up. Down and back. And raise the arms a little higher. Down and back. And this time, let's go all the way up. And push down and back. Okay, and form a ball. All on the right hand on top. And we're just going to move the ball over to the other side. Turn your head slightly and rotate the ball. And go back to the other side. Rotate the ball. Turn your head a little bit more. Rotate the ball. And turn at the waist, 180 degrees. Okay, let's form the ball. Ball in the center and push the ball forward and back. And just remember to breathe while we're doing these exercises. Try not to hold your breath. Expand the ball and spread our wings. Stretch your fingers and relax them. Back to the center. Stretch and relax. One more time. Vertically with the ball. Rotate the ball to the other side. And I'm going to reach to the diagonal. One more time on each side. Let's make some big inward circles. And some big outward circles. And just relax a little bit. And so I'm going to sit back down and let's go over the movements just sitting in the chair. You never know when we're going to sprain an ankle or if we're up on the slopes, break a leg while skiing. I don't know if anyone skis anymore, but always do Tai Chi sitting down. Okay, so let's open the door. Slowly raise the arms up. Bring the hands back at shoulder height. Slowly push down and back. And adjust the screen a little bit. Okay. And let's form a ball on the right side with the right hand on top. And we're just going to move the ball, rotating the ball over to the other side. And back. Okay, we're going to part the wild horse's mane, like we're reaching for that peanut butter jar in the back of the cabinet. Okay, now we're going to do the single. Okay. To the left side. Remember, if we're doing the footwork, it's 3 steps to the left. Over your palm on that second step, scanning the room 180 degrees. And the other side. On that third step, we're going to form the ball on the right hand on top. Time to repulse the monkey. Push with the right hand upward towards the ceiling and turn and look at your left palm. Remember, if we were doing the footwork on this, it's the only backward stepping movement that we have in the form. And we come back to the ball after each movement. Time to do the brush and push. Turn the left palm down, brush across the left knee, and push with the right hand. Back to the ball. Turn the right palm down, and brush across the right knee, and push with the left hand. Back to the ball. Time for Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. So we're just going to rotate the ball. Both palms outward. And the push. Back to the ball. And we'll do the other side. And the ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. Right hand up until it comes down and meets the inside of the left wrist. Turn and do the push. Separate the hands and rock back. And push upward from the waist on up to the shoulders. back to the ball. And we'll do the ward off over on the other side. Grasp the peacock's tail. Pull down and follow the left arm up this time until it comes down and meets the inside of the right wrist. Do the push. Separate the hands and rock back. And push upward from the waist on up to the shoulders. Come back to the ball. Close the door. Smooth the ball to the center. Cross the hands and separate them. Push straight ahead. Straighten the fingers and the wrists. Bring the hands back at shoulder height. Slowly push down and back, just like you're pushing down through the water, the hot tub. Okay, so that's the sitting in the chair portion of the better balance. So remember, there's no excuse for not doing your Tai Chi. So let's just review the footwork for moving forward and the footwork for repulse the monkey. And then we'll do the last half of the form. So stand up here. Adjust the screen so you can see my feet. Okay, so just put your hands on your hips, and then we're just going to do the forward of the 5 movements in the better balance. So we're going to step to that 45-degree angle, shift the weight forward, rock back, so that left foot goes straight ahead. Step to the right diagonal, shift the weight forward, rock back, pivot on the right heel, so the right foot is going straight ahead. Okay? Let's just do it a couple more times. Move back a little bit. So shift the weight forward, rock back and pivot. Shift the weight forward, rock back and pivot. One more time on each side. Okay, so whether we're parting the wild horse's mane, or the brushing and push, or Fair Lady works the shuttle, or the ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. All the forward stepping movements are the same. So we're stepping to that diagonal and rocking back, so the foot is going straight ahead. So those five movements four movements, okay? Those 4 movements are when we step, rock back and pivot, step, rock back and pivot. So let's do the repulse the monkey, and this is the only backward stepping movement we've got. So let's go from the cloud hands. We're going to repulse the monkey. Stepping back, pushing with the right hand. We step back, we're stepping back to that diagonal, 45-degree angle. raise the toes on this one. So let's do this one again. From the ball, we're stepping back with the left foot, pushing. We shift the weight, lift the toes. Okay, and we end up looking at our left palm. We're going to step back, push. As we shift the weight, lift the left toes. All right, so let's do the second half. So we'll repulse the monkey. Okay, so let's go from repulse the monkey. We do the brush and push. Fair lady works the shuttle and grasp the peacock's tail. Step backwards on this. Let me adjust the screen here. Okay, so here we are. Repulse the monkey. Just step back. Bring that right foot back to the left foot. Do the other side. The left foot back to the right foot. Okay. Ready for the brush and push. Stepping to that diagonal. Brush. Push. And on this one, we want to test our balance and lift the right foot. See if we can do that without falling over. So do the other side. Turn the right palm down. Brush. Push. Lift the left foot. Okay. Back and pivot. Form the ball. So fair lady works the shuttle. With the rock back and pivot. Stepping to the diagonal. Okay. Over time, we're ready for the ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. Ward off over on the right side, grasp the peacock's tail. And we're ready to close the door. Okay, so with the left foot, step to the side. Just move the ball to the center. Cross the hands and separate them. Push straight ahead. Straighten the fingers and the wrists and bring the hands back at shoulder height. Slowly push down and back as if you're pushing through the water. And bring in your left foot. And straighten up. Okay, so let me check on the time here. Okay, so let's go through the entire form together from the very beginning. Just the screen a little bit more. Okay, so let's begin with our feet shoulder width apart. Bend your knees slightly. And let's begin. Shift the weight over to the right leg, step in with the left foot. The side with the left foot. Just a side step. We're going to open the door. Just see if you can coordinate your breathing along with your movements. You move the ball. Start the wild horse's mane. And we all should be moving forward. Single whip. Step up. And we're ready for cloud hands. So we're going to take 3 steps to the left, just side. And that first step, just look at your palm as it comes across. Bring in the right foot. And the second step, look over your palm and turn at the waist 180 degrees. Remember, on this movement, we're looking for those monkeys. The third step, we're going to form the ball and then take 3 steps to the right. Turn at the waist, 180 degrees. And we're looking for the monkeys, and here they come. Pulse the monkey. Step back. Push. Shift the weight. Turn the palms upward. Lift the right toes. And turn and look at your. Bring the right foot back to your left foot. Form the ball. Step back with the right foot. Push with the left hand. Shift the weight. Lift the left toes. And turn and look at your right palm. Bring the left foot back. Here we are at the ball again. We're going to do the brushing and push. Turn the right palm down. Step, brush, push, lift the right foot. Rock back and pivot. Bring the right foot up to your left foot. Turn the right palm down. Step, brush, push, lift the left foot. And rock back and pivot. Step up. The lady works the shuttle. Just rotating the ball, turning the palms outward, and the push. Move back a little bit. Time for the ward off and grass the peacock. Up on the left side. Grass the peacock's tail. Follow the right arm up until it comes down and meets the inside of the left wrist. Turn. Push. Separate the hands and rock back. And push. Waist to the shoulders. Step up with the right foot. Do the other side. Ward off on the right. Grasp the peacock's tail. Left hand, the inside of the right wrist. And turn. And push. Separate the hands and rock back. Push upward from the waist and up to the shoulders. Rock back and pivot. Form the ball. Bring the left foot up to your right foot. Step to the side and bring the ball to the center. We're going to close the door. Shift the weight over to the right leg, step in with the left foot, and then straighten up. All right. So we've got a few minutes left. Let's do our longevity Qigong exercise. So again, for those of you who might not be too familiar with this, this is just a breathing exercise with a little poem that goes along with it. So just follow me. Here we go. Two dragons go towards the sea. Two go to hiding. Soaring up into the sky. Seeking the moon at sea bottom. The abbot lifts the bronze urn, while a goose lands on flat sand. Elderly monk lifts up the Qi, leading away the goat. Okay. We've got time, so let's do that one more time together. Okay. So again, bend your knees slightly and just relax. And we're going to have palm facing palm. Two dragons go towards the sea. Bring the palms in. Two tigers go into hiding. Soaring up into the sky. Seeking the moon at sea bottom. Bend your knees. The abbot lifts the bronze urn. Lands on flat sand. Elderly monk lifts up the Qi, leading away the goat.